Johnston, Ella Kennedy, Leighton Metter, Carmen Owen, Caroline Skurlock, Lily Yeager, and Sutton Weiner. Those are your starters for the Lady Bruins. Plenty of seniors in that starting lineup. Carlos, I'm counting 8 here.
You got also...
I see that now. Lindsey Johnston and Reagan Simril. Can't forget about them. I'm counting 8 seniors, a couple juniors there in Johnston and Simril. But you can't forget about Lily Yeager, a sophomore. And then how about Sutton Weiner, the freshman, making the start today in the 4A Girls State Championship match. Carlos, there's a lot of promising talent, a lot of veteran talent on both of these two teams, and both of them looking to stake their claim to another state crown this afternoon.
Around this time, Chase, that's when I need the extra juice, because sometimes, you know, it catches to you.
It does.
So, you know, especially when you gotta get back right on the road, so you gotta be alert all the time. Excited, man. Yeah, you were talking about the amount of games that we have done in the last 4 years or 3 years. And it's crazy when you look. I have every lineup on my folder because I've been carrying that little bag from all the finals and the rosters. So I go back and I'm like, my goodness, it's been all these games in all these years, but what an amazing opportunity.
It is game number 23 for us together in the booth over the last 4 years. We've seen plenty of champions crowned. We've seen already a lot of history here today. We saw really an exciting game to open up the day as Bentonville successfully defended its state crown, but also just moments ago, Russellville putting on an absolute clinic, one of the highest scores we have ever seen recorded in the AAA state finals. And had Jet Bull stayed in that game, he probably would have set a new scoring record, but we did see him score a super hat trick with 4 goals, leading the charge for the Cyclones.
Siloam Springs on traditional colors, black and maroon, I believe, while PA it's on their traditional white. Shout out to everybody in Siloam Springs who is watching the game via the NFHS network. And referee has blown the whistle, and here we go for the first 40 minutes of the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on FHS Network with Siloam Springs and Pulaski Academy.
Juan Carlos, looking at this Siloam Springs program, headed up by their fearless leader, head coach Abby Jones, looking to take her team back to the state crown, but also one of her assistant coaches is no stranger to a state title in his own right. Assistant coach Craig Moses, who's also the head coach of the boys program, he won a 2018 state title with the Lakeside boys program. Again, 2018, that was a magical year for Siloam Springs, the last time they won a girls state championship. So we'll see if maybe Coach Mo can bring back some of that magic here in 2024. His players certainly look geared up to try and maybe start another state championship streak here this afternoon in Conway.
First 2 minutes in the game. Siloam Springs versus Pulaski Academy. It's going to be a throw-in for Pulaski, number 18 on the jersey. Is going to take care of it. Ella Kennedy. A lot of long throw-ins lately. Trying to get something in the backs. Pulaski with an opportunity. Shot on goal. Goal! Goal! Goal, 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 goal. Goal! Pulaski Academy. Megan Johnston with a 1-0 chase.
We're going to take another look here. What a shot from Megan Johnson. You can see right here, 1, 2, 3 different defenders for Siloam Springs in the immediate vicinity, and somehow she sneaks the ball around all 3 of them, an additional 4th defender, not to mention the goalkeeper. Just a textbook play there by Megan Johnston in traffic. Not easy by any means, but she was able to make the perfect play to give the Bruins an early 1-0 advantage.
Early games. And if you just turn in, you're watching the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals between Siloam Springs and Pulaski Academy. I want to send a shout out to Athletic Director of John Brown University, Robert Dorothy. And congratulates also Samuel Estrada, the new men's head coach for John Brown University, who is going to lead us in the upcoming season. We wish nothing but the best to Samuel Estrada, who also played for John Brown University, Chase. And there is nothing better than seeing student athletes and players that have played for your program to step up in the head coaching position.
Well, John Brown University, I know, Carlos, that is an institution that is very close to you up there, and a very special program that has been brewing up there in Siloam Springs for the last several years. I can already tell that another special chapter is unfolding for JBU, and from one fellow small Christian school in Arkansas to another, I'm a Ouachita graduate. I'm excited to see where they go from here.
It's going to be interesting. And on the women's program, Coach Catherine Paulson has done a tremendous job, also including and bringing players from Siloam High School into the program with Karen Flores right now as part of that team, and it has won multiple championships back-to-back in the Sooner Athletic Conference in the NAIA. Siloam Springs, ball in the box. Ball comes back to the Panthers. Ball couldn't get there where they wanted it. Got some members of the KFSM Channel 5 coming into our press box just to cool off a little bit during the second game. This is one thing that I like about the Weekend of Champions. You get to showcase and highlight through the local media stations who come and support soccer.
Absolutely. And another one that's here that I just spoke to before this match started was Jack Allen from KATV, Channel 7, out of Little Rock, just a few minutes south of where we are right now. But plenty of Central Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas media outlets represented here today. Also, KAIT out of Jonesboro has provided a lot of coverage for the state tournaments throughout the postseason, and I know that they have a presence here as well. But plenty of exciting action, and also a great opportunity for these media outlets to go and cover multiple sports here at the Weekend of Champions. I know that some are leaving straight from here to cover other sports like baseball and softball, and some are just coming in from those sports. They had covered them. They had covered the local teams at those other tournaments earlier in the day, and now they're coming over here to cover the beautiful game.
And back in Northwest Arkansas, the Razorbacks are hosting the regionals for softball, so it's excited. A lot of activities going on this weekend, and whether it's soccer, baseball, softball, you gotta enjoy the sport.
Well, and I know that another group that is really excited around this time of year is the Division II baseball, especially the Great American Conference here in Arkansas. There are 3 teams being represented, all from the natural state in the NCAA Division II tournament, including Russellville, who's just about 45 minutes up the road. Can't forget about Harding over in Searcy, and of course the regular season and tournament GAC champions, the UAM Boll Weevils out of Monticello.
Vanessa with the ball, crossing it into the box. It's going to be a goal kick for Pulaski Academy. It's 1-0. Goal scored by Megan Johnston. Scoring the first couple minutes of the match. Siloam, Shelby Smith. Pulaski controlling the ball via number 3. Reagan. Little foul there. Referee calls it right away. It's going to be a Siloam ball. Coach Owen disagreeing on the last ball. You can see on the replay on the foul, little push there by Siloam. Yeah, he missed that one. Referee comes and talks with the player about the last play. Throwing number 19 or 18, Ella Kennedy. Switching the ball, controlling it. Ballesteros on the last touch. Cheney. Siloam maintaining possession. Good movement of the ball. I like what I see. 50-50 ball. Siloam fighting. Very physical game is going to be.
It is, and you could hear some fans gasping and some maybe even complaining about a no call there, but just a physical game right now. Mutual contact between these two teams. Both very aggressive in the early going, both wanting to establish position early in this contest. PA's already done an excellent job of putting themselves in the lead. But also, as we've seen today, Carlos, you can't afford to get complacent with where you are in the match, because that almost backfired on Bentonville in the first girls soccer state championship that we saw earlier today. Tigers led 3-0 with about 10 minutes to go in the first half. Looked like they were about to run away with it, but they ended up having to fight for a 4-2 victory.
Long ball. Siloam Springs didn't think that they were going to be losing 1-0 in the first 2 minutes of the match chase. But, you know, they making and staying in with composure. Showing speed, showing possession of the ball.
And you have to feel if they can find that right balance, which it seems like they are increasingly finding that throughout this match. If you can find that balance between speed and ball control, you're going to find the back of the net eventually. You're going to get the perfect setup to try and get the equalizer in this match. That really has been the two conflicting styles that we've seen here today. We've seen up-tempo offense, and we've also seen the more controlled approach.
An opportunity there for Siloam Springs. Good save there, good block by the defender as the goalkeeper was already beat there. Good job by number 18, I believe, who went in close on that gap.
That was Ella Kennedy stepping in. We'll get another look here. There is nobody home. If Kennedy is not there to step in and make a play, that's not easy either, going against her body there to just step out, stop it with her left foot. But she does find a way to do that. If she's not there and she doesn't make that play, it's an even match. Instead, PA still holding on to its 1-0 advantage.
I think these two teams started themselves very well.
Neither team looks overly aggressive to start the match either, and that's beneficial for the long term on both sides.
Well done by number 12 there. How she protected the ball. Mesa broke her. I don't know if we have that replay, but the way, that's how you want your forward to protect the ball when the ball's coming to you. Make sure that you do everything to maintain possession. Well done. Goal kick. Great power there. Getting the ball into the final third. And that's what you want when you play direct. You want to get that ball to someone who can, get it, maintain possession, and get the rest of the team in the final third. Chase, I think I mentioned, I'm excited. I'm going to fly to LA on July 4th to play an exhibition game with all the legends from Guatemala. I was talking with, a teammate on Thursday, just checking in to see, what the expectation. This is the first time that I will get to do that in LA, and I say, look, what's the expectation? Is it for fun? He was like, no, it's not for fun. It's competitive. I'm like, well, I'm coming with time. I said, well, you better be ready because it's going to be competitive.
Yeah, sometimes you hear that. You hear about the friendlies in soccer. Just because it's called a friendly doesn't mean you're always going to be friendly to your opponent. You got to go at it all the way. And that's part of what makes the beautiful game so beautiful, is that even in those games where you may not think much is on the line, there's always those bragging rights on the line. You always want to be able to raise your arms in victory no matter what the stakes of the match are. And especially in a fun match like that where you're getting to play against some of the best Guatemalan soccer players who have ever stepped foot on the pitch. What an amazing opportunity. And I'm sure you're not going to hold much back either in that matchup either.
But the thing is, like, you get invited to opportunities like this, but just the level of championships won at the national level in that group that it's going to be in, because it's, a lot of players that play for Comunicaciones and Municipal, who are the top clubs in Guatemala. And again, this is a bunch of wise men, as I like to say, that, the speed might not be there, but, the way of control the ball and why not is still there. And got a sports broadcaster from Guatemala who left me a message, and he says, you better get ready. You better start running. I said, brother, I've been running. He says, well, I guess I need to get my miles in. But to the point is, it's fun for the community, for the Guatemala community who has seen all these athletes play, and now they have an opportunity to be, on a one-on-one, relationship, if I may say, at least for 90 minutes. Corner kick for Pulaski to the near post. Goalkeeper comes and punches it away. 24 minutes to play in the half. Pulaski up 1-0. Siloam sprints. Looks like the ball went away, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. Substitution coming in for Siloam, number 3 on the jersey, Addison. Number 6 for Siloam with a throw-in. Very level as far as the talent between these two teams, talent-wise.
And the only scoring we've had to talk of up to this point was a very impressive goal by senior forward Megan Johnston. If you'll remember, Carlos, that was not an easy goal by any means. She was having to kick the ball across her body, not to mention she had to get the ball around 4 defenders, not to mention 5 if you count the goalkeeper.
Want to recognize our ball boys who are doing a fantastic job keeping the flow of the game. They have the energy. They're so happy to be there. So thank you for the ball boys who are helping to keep the speed of the game in flow. Thank you to, I'm assuming, some of the local coaches brought them to be the ball boys, and they enjoy being in the finals here. Pulaski, top of the box. Good job on the defense blocking number 7 there, who was ready to let it go, Megan Justins. Is the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS network between Pulaski Academy and Siloam Springs. Siloam moving the ball, finding number 5 on the jersey, Shelby. Shelby getting down the field. It's going to be a goal kick where keeper senior Layden Metter. Substitution coming in for Siloam, number 14 and 28. Isabella Rovira and Clary Jagger.
Definitely an emphasis on defense right now in terms of substitutions for Siloam Springs. That time opting to bring in 2 extra defenders to help out with the defensive efforts for Siloam. However, right now they're on a nice little attack. We'll see if they can come up with a shot here near the edge of the box.
Siloam maintaining possession, switching the ball to the right side. Trying to get across there where number 3 is chasing the ball. Addison on the last touch. .20 to play. It's 1-0. Pulaski scored by Megan Johnson, top of the 2nd minute. Siloam has it. The ball gets behind the defense. They're going to clear it.
Almost a costly miscommunication there, as there was a Panther sneaking up from behind. That was number 3, Addison Pilcher, the forward. Almost had an open shot from the right side of the box.
Throwing for Pulaski. Looks like the clouds went away, or at least they have moved. As summer approaches us, the South American Cup is going to be played here in the U.S. with the whole Messi effect. Have you had a chance to catch up Messi yet?
I haven't gotten a chance to catch many of his Miami matches. I did, however, get to watch a few of his international matches, especially in the last couple of years. One of my favorites. I know that that's the popular talking point for the last year or two in soccer, but the World Cup, it's just hard to overstate how much that tournament meant to the game of soccer, and also to see Lionel Messi reach the peak that he had been chasing for so long. He had been searching for that World Cup for a long time, and to get to do it with his home country of Argentina, facing off against a very formidable France squad led by Mbappe. You couldn't ask for, I mean, it felt as if we were watching a movie in that 2022 final, but he has taken that momentum, and not only has he grown the game for Argentina and for Europe, but he's really grown the game here in the United States, taking his talents to Miami and continuing to play at an extremely high level, just building on a legend that is already one of the largest that this game has ever seen, and that's saying a lot given how many remarkable individuals have played the beautiful game in its rich history.
I've been blessed, through my job as a sports reporter. Had an opportunity to cover Messi in Miami, currently with Miami FC, and then they came to KC a few weeks ago. So, but one thing that that it was different is how they handle the media. Security was to the extreme, and to the point that members of the media who usually cover the Chiefs, they say that not even when the big stars they come to watch the Chiefs play, the security is not that it's not like strict.
Long shot on goal there from nearly 40 yards out. What a great save at the net. Credit the save to senior keeper Leighton Metter.
.16 to play in the half. Siloam Springs has it. Challenge the one-on-one on the wing. Good turn with the ball. Plenty of space. She's going to take advantage. It's a 3v3. An opportunity for Siloam, top of the box. They keep building it. Shot on goal to the far post. An opportunity, goalkeeper. Great job there. Leighton Metter catching the ball and making a great save.
That was a great second effort by Metter, reaching out to secure the ball again. Sometimes when you see saves like this, the goalkeeper, it takes him a moment to realize that the ball has eluded their grasp. Not Metter. She realizes it immediately, reaches out with the left hand in one swift motion. Looked very natural, but that was really a tough play for the senior goalkeeper. Just goes to show you, Carlos, those who are playing the game at their best, they really have a way of making it look easy, but that doesn't mean that it's not difficult to make those plays.
Jetta with the free kick, sending the ball into the box. With the head, the defense is clearing it. And now they're going to send the ball top of the half. Siloam has it. Long ball into the box. Goalkeeper catches it. Not a problem.
Metter getting plenty of reps here in the middle portion of the first half. She's going to boot it away here, sending it all the way up to the midfield line.
Carmen Owen on the last touch. Free kick for Pulaski. An opportunity there, no problem for goalie for Siloam Springs. Anaka Buxton. Siloam hasn't, goalkeeper is out. Oof, she couldn't get that ball the way she wanted it there. Very impressed with the talent show by Siloam Springs. No surprise as far as the talent from Pulaski, because we've seen them a lot, and I haven't seen Siloam play this year, but a great group.
Some excellent footwork here from Johnston. I want to see a lot of substitutions here.
Number 8 for Siloam Springs. Number 4 coming in. Taking a break is number 12 and number 3. Also coming into the field is number 24 for Siloam. Taking a break is number 5, I believe. I like Vanessa Frias on Siloam. Number 15. The way that she handles the ball. She fights for every single ball. Good player. Layton with the ball. I think we've seen Layton play that goalie position since she was freshman. Good crowd there by Pulaski.
You can see the student section up at the very front row, easily the largest student section we've had up to this point in the day. We're not too far up the road from PA at the moment. PA down in West Little Rock, just a few moments south, or a few minutes south of here. Siloam Springs having to make a little bit further of a trip from Northwest Arkansas, but the Panthers have had a great turnout here today as well. You can see some fans up here in the upper bowl. A lot of fans, though, right now trying to seek refuge in the shade as the sun is beating down at Estes Stadium.
Expect a lot of spectators tomorrow from Green Forest who are going to find a way to get here for the championship.
One of the most dedicated fan bases at any level in Arkansas soccer.
Set piece. Great turn in the box. Pulaski is going to try to send it back in. Very successful shot on goal there. Goal! Goal! Goal, 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 goal! Megan Johnston is 2-0 chase.
Megan Johnston with her second goal of the match, and this one just as pretty as the first. Excellent spin move. And here's the thing about Megan Johnston. She's not always going to have the line drive kicks that hurt you, but a lot of times she keeps it low to the ground, and she has such a way of spinning it on the ground to get it around the defenders. It doesn't matter where they are at. She finds a way to elude their grasp, including the goalkeeper this time around yet again. Just that beautiful spin on those low grounders. It's been a key to success today for Johnston. It's been a key to success for PA as well. She's got the ball again. She may try to go for a hat trick before we reach the break. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that today. Siloam Springs is going to have to find a way to halt the momentum.
And, you know, the set piece on the corner kick, I don't think Siloam was expecting that because they got caught on guard. So the player was able to turn, and then when the ball got to the top of the box, you know, the angle that Johnston had was perfect to send the ball back to the far post for the 2-0. Coach Owen getting on the referees. And you can see the referee here just, you know, big smile there. And it's hard to be a referee, man. I don't think there is a referee up there who intentionally is going to make bad calls, you know. An opportunity for Pulaski Academy to put. That can be a red card if he calls it. Last player is going to stop the clock. And I think he's going to be nice and just showing a caution. See if you can see here on the replay. But it was kind of the last player in the play. But it will be a free kick for Pulaski, number 10 on the jersey. Carmen Owen in charge of it. You can see here.
Unfortunate that time that it wasn't a few yards further up. Otherwise, this would be a penalty kick.
Mm-hmm. Or one step forward and she'll be gone too. Goalkeeper is given a lot of space on the right side. If she gets her foot and the ball the way that she wanted, this can be a good score. Owen! Hit the wall there. 8 minutes to play. Pulaski up 2-0.
Still plenty of time for the Bruins to try and make something
Johnston,
happen.
shot on goal by Johnston, blocked by the defense. Owen. Might be a corner kick. No, it's going to be a goal kick.
And you could tell that she was trying to arc it back in, go from the right, try to clip it in that top right corner there over the goalkeeper's reach. Unfortunately, pushed it just a bit too far to the right. It didn't really have the curve that she was looking for on it. And that is going to result in the goal kick that we see now for Siloam Springs. Still a chance for the Panthers to try and cut this deficit at least in half before we go to the break. You'd have to be feeling pretty good about your chances if you go into the break with a goal and just a deficit of one separating you from PA.
Good job by Siloam. Better job for Pulaski putting the high pressure. Throwing Ella. Little push there. Referee calls it. Gonna chat with the assistant referee to see what kind of foul it was. Assistant referee was close there. He didn't flag it up. It's gonna be a free kick with 6 minutes and 40 to play. You can see the replay right here, the push.
I think they were also trying to look at the location too, because again, whenever you're on that line, you run the risk of having a penalty kick. Siloam a little bit lucky there that it wasn't. I don't even know if that was a matter of feet. That may have just been a few inches.
Far post. An opportunity for Pulaski. Looks like the ball gonna go away. And in the last few minutes, it's been Pulaski keeping Siloam Spring in the defensive third. Good turning with the ball via number 6 for Siloam. Jetta. Jetta with a good ball. Defense gets on the way. Ball back to Jetta. Good timing there with the head. Siloam Springs has it. Well done by Owen. Player goes down, referee calls it. And I don't know if number 10 is related to any of the coaches. Coach Chris Owen and free kick for Pulaski. Good job. Collapsing with the goalie. Can be a foul though. Yep.
Megan Johnston just got a little bit too aggressive that time. She wanted that hat trick before we went to the break, but she'll have to wait, and she's going to be charged with the foul here. No card shown, though. Siloam not going to have many more chances to get it past the middle line before we head to the break. Panthers will have to make some adjustments going into the final 40 minutes, at least in terms of execution. They had some decent setups.
And I think the heat is catching up too, because now you can see how the intensity has decreased, at least on Siloam, compared to the first 20 minutes of the match.
Lost the handle on it that time, and that'll be going Pulaski Academy's way.
3:18 to play in the half. Still, we are up 2-0. Goals scored by Megan Johnston twice. Top of the second and then back top of the 30th for the 2-0 lead.
And as we near the end of the first half, you have to feel like Megan Johnston has established herself as an early MVP candidate. But somebody else who has had a pretty nice half, just hasn't had as much work in recent minutes, that's Leighton Metter.
And I will put in the mix for MVP Carmen Owen, number 10 for Pulaski, who, it looks like a great leader on the team. A lot of the movement of the ball goes through her. She's involved in free kicks. So we'll see. Getting close to the 2-minute mark. Siloam on the go. Good movement via number 6 for Siloam. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, ball went away. Student section having a good time. First row there. Ball coming back to the box. Goal kick. Pulaski. Owen. Long ball. Looks like we might head into the break with Pulaski leading 2-0 as we getting close to the 30-second mark. Siloam wants to get it in the box, crossing the ball. Defense is gonna clear it. They're gonna have to hurry for a quick throw-in with 20 seconds left. Siloam has the top of the box. Owen is gonna clear it. The ball is gonna go over the head for the defense of Siloam. And with that, We're going to take a break. You're watching the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network with Pulaski leading 2-0 at the half.
Hello and welcome back to the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network. You are watching the Soccer State Finals live from Estes Stadium in Conway, Arkansas. We're on the campus of the University of Central Arkansas for this Weekend of Champions. And right now we are halfway home in Game 3 of our 4-game slate for today. The PA Bruins leading the Siloam Springs Panthers 2-0 in the 5A Girls State Finals. We'll go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. The biggest highlights on offense coming from Megan Johnston. You get a look at some of her scoring prowess that she had throughout the match. First off, excellent shot here, crossing it across her body. She did that on a couple of occasions, surrounded by plenty of defenders. Also, some excellent defensive play here. You get to see Ella Kennedy stepping up for her goalkeeper, Leighton Metter, to help keep this a shutout for the Bruins. And then one more score from Johnston for good measure. She has that incredible knack of finding the open spot, and the open corners especially, of the net. And she has excellent field vision down in the box. She's found a way, not necessarily doing the line drive kicks off the ground, but finding a way to spin the ball on the ground, to sneak it around the defenders and find those open spots. That has been a difference maker in this one. She is responsible for all the scoring thus far on both sides. But right now, both teams preparing to return to the pitch for the second half of this state championship matchup. The third of 4 that we will have here today. And our afternoon cap will be coming up in just a little bit. Clarksville taking on Dardanelle in the 4A Boys State Championship game. But if you're in the mood for a little bit more soccer, we're not done yet, because tomorrow we have a full slate of games, 4 separate matches taking place here at Estes Stadium, kicking off with the Catholic Rockets taking on the Conway Wampus Cats in the 6A Boys State Championship game. The Wampus Cats looking to win the state title in their hometown. But right now, attention will turn back to midfield, where Siloam Springs is set to kick things off. Just waiting for the official's whistle. He's getting his thumbs up from across the field. And here we go. Back underway at Estes Stadium in the 5A Girls State Championship match. PA looking to hang on to win their 3rd state title in 4 years. Siloam Springs looking to win their 1st since 2018. The Panthers have won 5 state titles in the last decade, or at least they had a 5 championship streak heading into the end of the last decade, the 2010s. They won in 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, and 2014. An impressive stretch that started a decade ago this year. And they want to start another dynasty-like run here. For PA, though, you can make an argument that they've got a dynasty going in their own right. On the cusp of a 3rd title in a 4-year span, the lone exception being last year when the Harrison Goblins hoisted the state championship trophy. This is the first time today that we will crown a non-repeat state champion, as Bentonville successfully defended their 6A girls state title in Game 1 today. Final score in that one was 4-2 as they defeated the Rogers Mounties. And then in Game 2, pure domination by the Russellville Cyclones as they end up winning that match 11-1, their 3rd straight state title and their 5th in 6 years. They got a little bit of revenge on the Pointers for that long-awaited three-peat that was cut short in 2021. So now we will see Sutton Weinar enter the field of play. She is taking over for it looks to be Reagan Simrel. Here's the throw in. Siloam Springs trying to clear it. Meanwhile, getting a little too aggressive on defense, and a foul will be called. It'll be a free kick upcoming here for the Bruins as they try to make this a 3-goal lead. Officials are going to back up the defenders for Siloam Springs 10 yards away from the ball, which is currently located 25 yards away from the goal. Long free kick, aiming for that top left corner, couldn't find it, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. As Carlos mentioned earlier in this broadcast, got to give a shout out to the ball crew here today that has been quite literally all over the place, making sure that all the soccer balls are fetched and ready to go. They have really helped make things run smoothly here in day one of the Soccer State Championships. And you see it, case in point right there, we got a ball boy that was hustling all the way. You would have thought that he was on the pitch with the effort that he was giving right there. We also do want to say congratulations to Carlito Chicas. Carlito graduating from Rogers High School tonight. Some of his classmates playing here earlier today in the Weekend of Champions, but he is going to graduate tonight at a ceremony at Bud Walton Arena in Fayetteville, Arkansas. That is why Carlos is no longer here, but do not worry. We will still bring you all of the matches here today, and then Carlos will be back here bright and early tomorrow for another 4-game slate. Just under 35 minutes to go. Long free kick. Goalie had to adjust to it on the fly. She does so successfully. And now we'll see if she opts to clear it or try and set things up here with one of her teammates. She's going to go for the punt. Sends it up past the midfield line. PA just opting to clear it that time. Throw in. Deflected around a bit. And do we have another foul called here? We do. Ella James is shaken up, and she will be headed back the other way. Meanwhile, her team with free kick here. Although she looked to be hurting initially, and still favoring that leg a little bit, going to tough through it, trying to be there for her teammates here. These players don't want to go down with an injury, especially in a game like this. You fought all year long to get here to Conway for the state title game. And these players want to get their money's worth. Meanwhile, stoppage in time here with 33-38 remaining in the match. Looks like the officials are having a bit of a discussion. Here you get another look at the foul that was committed on Ella James. It's been a physical contest thus far. Siloam Springs plays a physical style of soccer. But PA has been up to the challenge up to this point, and they are currently up on the scoreboard. We'll see if that stays the same moving forward. Admittedly, one of our lower scoring contests today. In fact, the lowest scoring match up to this point. Our first match had 6 combined goals between the two squads, 5 of those coming in the first half. And then you can't forget the Russellville-Van Buren match that had 12 combined goals, 11 of them belonging to Russellville, 9 of them occurring in the first half. Offense has been the name of the game for most of these matches today, but refreshing to see a little bit more of a defensive approach this time around. Ball's up past the midfield line. Johnson gets tripped up a bit. It's going to be a free kick for the Bruins. And again, we're seeing a lot of these quick fouls from the Panthers. Nothing blatantly intentional, just a result of physical play, and the officials seem to recognize that. Long ball here sent up to the goal, and once again collected by the goalkeeper. So we are going to see yet another free kick here. Now we're going to have time stopped as it looks like a card might be issued. Let's take another look here. And you can see that as she was jockeying for position, she was trying to push out with that right shoulder a little bit there. Is it going to result in a card, or are we just going to have a discussion here? Looks like the official is going to opt for a discussion instead. 31-19 remaining in the match. Your score, PA 2, Siloam Springs nothing. PA trying to take home another state crown as free kick misses wide right, and it will be a goal kick now for the Panthers. Siloam has really struggled to advance the ball into that defensive third of PA with regularity. Carlos and I talked about it on the broadcast earlier today. The key to success for a lot of these teams has been a combination of speed and ball control. In the first match, it was split pretty evenly. Bentonville was more so your team focused on ball control, whereas Rogers had the speed advantage, and that was why that one went all the way to the second half to decide a victor. Then you turn around and have the Russellville-Van Buren matchup where it seemed that Russellville was the victor in both categories there, along with many others. Just a dominant performance by the Cyclones. But today, it's been a combination, yet again, of speed and ball control for PA that has been the key to success. And it's not that Siloam Springs isn't putting up a fight or giving a defensive effort. They've had an excellent defensive effort. It's just the ball control from PA has been absolutely outstanding. And 2 excellent shots from Johnston are the reason why the Bruins currently lead. Now, ball sent towards the box. Still a chance for Siloam, able to clear it. And that is going to earn some cheers from the PA faithful. Plenty of students, friends, and family making the trip up from West Little Rock for this state championship matchup. It's not the first time that we've had a champion crowned within an hour of Conway today if the result does indeed hold. Meanwhile, Siloam Springs going to have it as there's a collision between Bruins in the box. And that was just some fancy footwork there. By Rin Boss. Long ball towards the goal. Almost a collision there. But the goalkeeper able to step out of the way. Leighton Metter has had a fantastic match. Her final one with the Bruins. She wants to bring home one more ring before ending her time with PA. Long ball sent towards the defensive third of Siloam. There's Johnston. Teams trying to fight for control here. Almost a little miscommunication there from Siloam Springs. And now, pretty tough collision there. Siloam trying to take it the other way. Panthers into the middle third. They want to advance it. Ball is cleared all the way up into the second or third row of the visitors' bleachers. There is one photographer standing up in the bleachers over there. All the rest of the fans, minus a handful up in the boxes across the way, are here on the home side, and many trying to take refuge in the shade of the lower bowl. Now we have another collision, and do we have perhaps a card here? No, they're going to say that that was just incidental contact and that we are good to resume with a free kick. Siloam just going to have to clear it this time, and this will be a throw for PA. A great opportunity to try and add on to this lead that already stands at 2. Take another look at this collision. And you can tell there was nothing intentional about the contact there, as that was just the result of the momentum that the Panther had at the time. Meanwhile, ball is going to be swiped up by the goalkeeper. And now it is booted away. Your goalkeeper again, Buxton. Anaka Buxton for Siloam Springs. Meanwhile, perhaps a chance here at the top of the box. Siloam Springs trying to get it away. Fighting for control. Now a little bit of a counterattack building here for Siloam Springs. Into the defensive third of PA. Pass to the right side of the box. Golden opportunity. Can the Panthers capitalize? Cross is cut off, and it looks like we are going to have a foul called in the box, and it's going to be called on Siloam Springs. And now a yellow card going to be issued. A little bit late there on the card, so don't know if something was said after the fact that contributed to that, although there have been plenty of physical plays with no cards up to this point. You had to think that it was a matter of time before the Panthers were issued one. But indeed, it is a yellow card. And that is going to earn some cheers from the Bruin faithful in attendance. Pass to the far left side. Trying to cross it to the middle. It's cleared away. But just when it seems like the Panthers are getting momentum, PA finds a way to halt them in their tracks. 25 minutes to go in this state title game. Bruins trying to hang on for their third championship in 4 years. It would be their first since 2022. Ball bounces around a bit, allowed to go out of bounds by the Panthers, so it will be a goal kick. Just over 24 minutes to go in the match. Going to see a substitution. Checking in for the Panthers, it's going to be number 14, Isabella Rovira. Throw in for PA, deflected. Trying to go for a little bit of a shot there, but it rolls right into the arms of the goalkeeper. Long ball, quickly booted upfield. PA trying to gain control. Now, Johnson was fighting for position. Almost had a chance to make this a hat trick, but it's not over yet. Sends the ball towards the goal. It's scooped up by the goalkeeper. Once again, a great play by Buxton. And the Panthers will have a chance to regroup. PA has been relentless in keeping the ball on their own side. Meanwhile, some contact here towards the end of the play, and we are going to have a throw in for the Bruins, set to throw it in for PA. Looks like it'll be number 20, Caroline Skurlock. Skurlock hustling over for what is going to be actually a corner kick. Looked like the official was initially pointing to the sideline, but he does point to the corner. Looking for the cross, still bouncing around. Goalkeeper steps up and makes the play. Again, Buxton doing a good job of trying to keep her team in it. Siloam Springs, if they're going to make a comeback, they need to make some moves soon, as long ball is sent all the way to the other side. Siloam Springs catches up, tripped up inside the box. And I don't think the Panther player ever saw the goalkeeper coming. Thought that she would have a chance to cut the lead in half. Instead, it's still a 2-0 match, and PA has possession. Ball sent up to midfield. Battle for control of the ball. Siloam has it, at least for the moment. Operating on the right side. Trying to close her in. Who was it last touched by? It was touched by Siloam Springs. So it is a goal kick for PA. Couple of substitutions. Actually just one. It will be Jetta Brocard checking in for the Panthers. Brocard, a senior, playing in her final match with Siloam Springs, the Panthers wanting to take back their first state title to Northwest Arkansas since 2018. That was back when the state title game was played in Northwest Arkansas. Ball's thrown in. Bounces around a little bit, almost. An opportunity there for PA. Now the counterattack. This is Siloam Springs. Siloam Springs maybe an even numbers matchup, if not a little bit of an advantage. Stops on the left side of the box, trying to cross it inside. Now it is in the box. Ricochets around awkwardly. And that is going to be a goal kick for PA once again. Siloam Springs still looking for a break. The Panthers have been desperately looking for that opportunity here in the second half. It just hasn't presented itself yet. Maybe a chance here as there's the throw in towards the box. It's going to be scooped up by the goalkeeper. That is Leighton Metter. It'll be interesting to see if PA holds on who the MVP award goes to. Obviously, you've got Megan Johnston, who has 2 goals today, but also you got to remember Metter, who has helped keep this a shutout at the goalkeeping position. Meanwhile, foul is committed by PA. Ball's going back Siloam Springs' way. At midfield. Long ball. Going to be sent right back to Cinder. All the way past the midfield line, and now Siloam Springs will have to regroup. Aggressive defense that time from PA, specifically number 12, Sutton Weiner. Weiner may only be a freshman, but she looks right at home in this state championship matchup. You can imagine that the Bruins will look to her as they hope to reach future such games. Meanwhile, substitution here. Abby Ballesteros, the midfielder, back in for the Panthers. Looking for a shot, almost the third of the match for the Bruins, but again, heads up play by Buxton. Anaka Buxton, even though her team is down on the scoreboard right now, deserves due credit for what she's done as a goalkeeper today. PA has had plenty of strong attacks. Now with just over 16 minutes to go, Siloam Springs will have a free kick. Sent towards the defensive third of PA. A little bit of a miscommunication there. That allows PA to clear the ball. But not cleared for very long, though. Siloam Springs quickly able to get it back. Bit of a numbers mismatch. We'll see if PA can take it away. There's the clear by the Bruins, just sending it up towards midfield. Panthers looking for an opportunity on the far left side. Instead, they're going to have to settle for a throw in here. And hold on a second. It will actually be ruled PA ball. Bruins have it. About 10 yards shy of midfield, but on the throw-in. Going to get it past midfield all the way up to the defensive third of Siloam Springs. Bruins with control, trying to get it up, but it's deflected. Now the Panthers want to try and take it the other way. Running out of time here in the state title game. Loses control, but it was last touched by Caroline Skurlock. Chance here for Siloam Springs. Sneaks its way in, and that's a goal. Goal! Siloam Springs Panthers. It couldn't come at a better time as Vanessa Frias steps up to cut the lead in half with 14:11 to go in the match. And don't go anywhere, folks. The Panthers aren't going away without a fight. Going with the left foot here, can't place it any better than that. Past the outstretched arms of the goalkeeper, that's Leighton Metter. Metter has been perfect up to this point in holding the Panthers off the scoreboard, but Siloam Springs waiting for that opportunity. They finally got it. Do the Bruins want to answer back this fast? They wanted to. Couldn't quite get it that time, though. Little time to regroup, but long ball is sent in towards the goal and ends up bouncing out of bounds untouched. Well, it looks like some players are already making their way in for the Dardanelle and Clarksville matchup. Meanwhile, counterattack. Siloam Springs fired up, golden opportunity. Looking for the equalizer, slips up a little bit. And a foul is going to be called on the Panthers. Siloam Springs faithful can't believe it. But indeed, it's a free kick. Sent out towards midfield. Gets away from the Bruins, and once again, Panther possession. Ball sent towards the middle. Fight for the ball. Excellent maneuver. Can Siloam Springs take control? Fight for possession. The ball is last touched by the Bruins. Throw in. There is a large pack of Bruins there. Meanwhile, shot is just going to be blocked, although I believe that there had already been a whistle blown before that. Looks like offsides might have been called there. PA trying to hang on. Siloam Springs looking to tie it up and maybe even take the lead here to take home their first state crown since 2018. Two programs with a lot of history, but only one can add another state title to their trophy case here today. Cut off. Now here's the clear from PA. Siloam Springs is ready though. Panther right there to help corral the ball. Some aggressive defensive play there as it's going to roll all the way to the sideline, and it was not touched by PA. It will be Bruin possession with 10:45 to go in the match. Teams jockeying for control of the ball. It was last touched by PA. Now a throw in on the cusp of the box. It's in the box. Just able to clear it a little bit, but Siloam Springs right there to regroup. Pass to the outside, looking to send it to the other corner. Maybe trying to set up for a back kick. Instead, it is going to go out of bounds. Not a bad idea there by the Panthers, but with 10 minutes to go, it will be a goal kick for PA. Ball is booted up towards midfield. Siloam Springs in control. They've had a lot of control in this half in terms of possession, but they want the equalizer. 9:33 remaining. Throw to the edge of the box. Now this one crossed over towards the middle. Opportunity, runs high and off to the right. The Panthers, you can almost sense that they're right there for another big play. Pulaski Academy trying to halt that momentum before Siloam Springs does, in fact, even things up. Panthers on the attack. Bruins back on their heels a bit. Opportunity inside the box. Siloam Springs maintaining control, going around the edge, trying to cross it, looking for the header. Can't angle it upright, and it will be going back to PA. You can feel the tension right now at Estes Stadium. It's palpable, as both of these teams know that one play, one single kick can completely change the complexion of today's outcome. You get an insurance goal here for PA. You're looking at almost guaranteed third state title in 4 years, and for Siloam Springs, you got a chance to even things up and really make things interesting down the stretch. And it's going to be a foul called on Siloam Springs, so it's a free kick for the Bruins. Another score is not guaranteed, but you have to feel that it's going to do a lot for the momentum of this match either way. Long ball is going to be batted around a bit. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between the Bruins, as Siloam Springs now has control of it, looking to throw it towards the middle. Header right back. Gets away right to the goalkeeper's arms. Looks like there might have been a little bit of a push there. Officials didn't see anything though, so we play on. 6.5 minutes to go in the 5A Girls State Championship. Two of the most storied programs in the history of Arkansas women's state soccer. Ball will be cleared, but again, not much comfort right now on the PA side. Both teams appear to have bated breath at the moment. Long ball deflected and corralled by the keeper. That's Leighton Metter. What else can you say about the seniors' performance at goalkeeper other than it's been fantastic? The lone hiccup being that one goal score, but still just a phenomenal effort by Siloam Springs to put that one through. Now we are under 5 minutes. And both fan bases know it. Both anxiously anticipating what happens next. Just able to clear at that time, so it is a throw-in for Siloam Springs. Trying to communicate here, tight situation. Ball almost gets away, but it is contained by Metter. She's going to boot it away herself here. It's high and all the way up towards midfield. And now we've got a foul called on PA. May have been offsides, actually. Ball intercepted. PA trying to take it away, and you can hear the cheers going back and forth between these two programs. Siloam Springs just able to clear it, so it will be a throw-in for the Bruins, and time is quickly running short for the Panthers. If they want to make one more counterattack, now is the time. Siloam trying to maintain control. Good attempt at a slide tackle. Can't take it away. All that the Bruins can do is get a clear, and now some visible frustration from the PA coaching staff. Chance for Siloam Springs. Maybe one of their last of the match. It's going to be hooked wide to the left. And it should be a goal kick for PA. Indeed it is. 2.5 minutes to go. We are less than 150 seconds away from crowning our next 5A girls state champion. Now PA maybe trying to do a little bit of keep away here. Just keep the Panthers off the scoreboard in hopes of preserving this lead and walking away with the championship. This game is all but decided, or this game is far from decided, I should say, as still anyone's match for the taking. Looking for the pass inside, plenty of traffic. Able to regroup. Siloam Springs, not too many opportunities left. Right side of the box. Looking to cross it, and it's collected. Metter steps up again. And it seems like every possession, she's just building up that MVP case more and more. Even if she doesn't walk away with the trophy, this performance will long be remembered by the PA faithful, especially if she can hold on to this lead, and she's given her fans very little reason to doubt that she will. Time running short, 40 seconds. Maybe time for one more counterattack from Siloam Springs, but they are going to have to hurry. 27 seconds. It was the last touch by? Last touched by Siloam. It's going to be a throw in for PA, and that should just about do it. Now we've got a yellow card issued on the Bruins. And it was going to be the player who was throwing it in. That's Caroline Skurlock. So now they're going to have to make a substitution with 14 seconds remaining. Clock stops. But the result looks like it is going to stay the same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that clock shows all zeros. The Lady Bruins of Pulaski Academy rush the field. They are state champions for the third time in 4 years. It wasn't an easy battle by any means. The Bruins had to fight against a scrappy Siloam Springs team that just wouldn't go away. The Panthers, with just inches away from the equalizer on multiple occasions. But in the end, it was the defensive effort of the Bruins as well as a fantastic effort by Leighton Metter, the senior, allowing just one goal and with several fantastic saves in her final match as a Bruin. Not to mention that your leading scorer for the match, bringing home both goals for the Bruins. It was Megan Johnson, a fellow senior. The senior class showed up and showed out, and now PA will happily hoist the state title. We are just moments away from learning who is the MVP of this match. But as for Game 3 of today's 4-game slate, this is going to do it. On behalf of Carlos Chicas, who started out the game at play-by-play, this is Chase Hartzell signing off. But do not go anywhere because we do have one more match coming up here in just a few moments. It will be Clarksville taking on Dardanelle in our afternoon cap. Until then, this is Chase Hartzell signing off. Have a great afternoon, and we will see you very soon.
Big round of applause for the Siloam Springs Lady Panthers. Now, we'll walk to the Arkansas Food Association and present the trophy for this year's 5A Girls Soccer State Championship to the Pulaski Academy Lady Bruins. The MVP award is now being presented to number 10, Harley Allen of Pulaski Academy.
Oh, one more game.